adjust the steering column up and down and in and out to suit his position. We record those settings and transfer them to his car.
And when you went to the factory to pick up your brand new McLaren, you were in for some rather agreeable surprises. Let's start with this. You got your very own golf bag, tailored perfectly to fit into the passenger seat. A despicable game. How about this? Fitted luggage, which goes in there, and there's an identical one on the other side, and each piece is embossed with the car's chassis number. You also got a watch, again with the chassis number on the face, and if you want the watch you have to buy the car, making this the most expensive watch in the world. The handbook, a thing of beauty and a joy forever, with little diagrams that look like they've been drawn by Michelangelo. But the pièce de résistance is the toolkit, the mother of all toolkits. How about this for a torque wrench? This is so your wheels do not fall off at 240 miles an hour. You've got everything here. Spanners, pliers, screwdrivers, everything. The idea of this is if you have a problem, a fault, anywhere in the world, you of course take your toolkit with you, and McLaren will fly a man out from the factory. He meets you, and he's got everything he needs here to sort the car out. But the best bit of all, the bit that is straight out of science fiction, is this. Every car comes with its own dedicated modem. You plug this into the car and you can talk to the factory. So if there's a fault, the factory will tell you exactly what it is, at what speed it occurred, the temperature of the oil pressure, the temperature of the water, everything. There's even a story that there was a German who claimed he was commuting to work every morning on the autobahns at 200 miles an hour. Everybody thought this was bravado, puff. But when the factory interrogated the modem, it turned out it was absolutely true. The madman was going to work every morning at 200.
But selling a car capable of such prodigious speeds meant that McLaren felt obliged to offer a driving lesson. This was mine, and you start off nice and gently.
Well, the main point to be made by this exercise is that what comes out of the rear wheels is in direct proportion to what you do with your right foot. You decide how fast you want to go, nobody else and nothing else. The purpose of an exercise like this is so that we can illustrate to the customer that there is no need to drive it like a hooligan. You can drive it gently, and we will up the pace in a little while and illustrate how the car feels when it's going faster, and we'll demonstrate the maximum acceleration.
Maximum acceleration sounds like my turn. We're going to start off in second because there is so much torque available, and here we go. I'm doing a weedy 140k.
Well, you're already going too fast. You're supposed to be pottering around this time.
240, and it feels completely and utterly docile, very stable. Just going to put some anchors on now. I touched 175. I imagined it to be absolutely and completely pant-wettingly terrifying, but it's not.
Well, it doesn't have to be. If you want to terrify yourself, it has the ability to do it, but of course it's only up to you, not the car.
This is the best driving lesson I have ever had. But once you've paid for your F1, the bills don't stop coming in. Regular servicing means invoices that would make even the Duke of Westminster gulp.
So we like to see the cars every 9 months. A 9-month service would typically cost £2,000 to £3,000. An 18-month service, which is a somewhat larger version, can cost up to £10,000.
McLaren may have always intended the F1 to be a road car, but they'd also designed the perfect race car, and some owners wanted to take it to the track.
It wasn't a huge job. I think I had one day in the wind tunnel to turn it into a racing car.